Yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's talk a little Jasmy this morning. Now, listen, I got a little bit of a story for you guys this morning that happened over at my dealership, and I couldn't help but in my mind just kind of immediately relate it over to crypto and a lot of newer holders to Jasmy and stuff like that. So bear with me on this, guys. I think you'll get the moral of the story here, right? So a guy came in to my office. I don't know, about a month and a half ago, 6 weeks ago, something like that, right? And he wanted to get himself a BMW X5, right? Younger guy, probably 25, 26, right? Now, he was unable to get approved for that vehicle, but I could get him approved for like a used Alfa Romeo, okay? Um, and he was like, "Oh no, I gotta have the BMW X5." I said, "Well, dude, you ain't got no credit, right? You ain't got no credit." So anyway, I told him, I said, "Look, I managed to get him approved for an Alfa Romeo, okay?" And I told him, "Look, you got to build some credit. You can get an Alfa Romeo for now. You can come back a year or two, and we can reassess. Build your credit up, right? Make your payments, build your credit." And he ended up, and I told him this: if you go other places, if you start going to other dealerships and applying and stuff like that, they're going to start running your credit. They're going to start putting contradicting information on your application to the banks. You're going to get red flagged, and then you're going to be in a whole world of hurt. Okay, so I gave him the warning ahead of time. Don't do this. You're going to hurt yourself, right? You see where I'm going with this, guys? Do you see where I'm going with this when it comes to crypto and Jasmy, right? And do you think he listened to me? He didn't, right? So he called me last night. He said to me, "Okay, Rob, I'll take an Alfa Romeo." I said, "Okay." So I went into the office this morning and had a look at his file. I talked to the bank. He went to multiple other dealerships who couldn't get him approved for anything at all, ran his credit, put contradicting information into his application, and now he's been red flagged at every bank here, and he cannot get a vehicle at all. Nothing. Not a single thing, right? Doesn't matter how much money he puts down, doesn't matter about anything now. He's completely screwed himself, right? So then I call him and I tell him, and he's like, "Well, there's got to be something you can do to help me." I did do something to help you. I told you not to do exactly what you did, and then you shot yourself in the foot. And now you come to me after not listening to the advice I gave you and asking me to fix your problem, right? You see where I'm going with this, guys, when it comes to crypto? So many new people, and I can relate this to Jasmy holders that are new, right? I tell them time and time and time again, don't do this. I tell people, if you don't have experience, don't do leverage trading, right? Don't day swing, don't swing trade your long-term bags. Don't swing trade your Jasmy. But do they listen? No, they don't. And then they play themselves, and then they start messaging me. "Hey, Rob, when do you think the prices will go down again? Do you think I'll be able to get another entry point? Because I really hurt myself by trying to swing trade my Jasmy, and now I lost my entry point. Now I can only get in higher and stuff like that." You see the dots I'm connecting here, right, guys? Like greed and not thinking things through does so much damage to crypto investors in life, but to crypto investors as well. And there's so many people out there that do it. They just don't think. They ask for advice, you give them advice, they don't take it, they hurt themselves by not taking the advice, and then they come back and they want you to fix the problem that they created, right? Happens to me on a daily basis, guys, in crypto. Like, I get messaged by people all the time. "Rob, I didn't listen and I did this, and now I'm screwed." Well, now you're just screwed because I'm not fixing your problem, right? So yeah, it's a moral. I wanted you guys to catch the moral of the story here, right? Whenever you're feeling anxious, whenever you're feeling, greedy or FOMO or whatever it is, right? You want to make sure that you stop, you think things through thoroughly, right? And if you can't live with the consequences of those, whatever action it is that you're going to take, you're thinking of taking, whether it's swing trading your JASMY, or leverage trading with no experience, or waiting for lower entry points before you buy into a project, whatever the case might be, right? Before you do these things, can you live with the consequences of your decision if it turns out that it doesn't work in your favor, right? A lot of people don't understand that we've been dollar cost averaging this community. We have been diligently stacking for 2 years, 2.5 years since the bottom of the bear market, right? Is it worth it to risk all of that on swing trading or leverage trading or doing things you have no experience in, right? Is it worth it? And can you live with it, right? Think things through. This space, guys, this space will eat you alive if you are not careful and you do not think things through. Every decision needs to be calculated, measured, right? Scrutinized. You need to be careful because you're playing with your money, right? Don't get sucked into communities that get you all hyped up about you know our coin's the best coin and screw every other coin and stuff like that. Guys, there's so many good projects out there too. Don't get stuck in that stuff. Don't get stuck in high school stuff, right? This isn't Gossip Girl. So just be careful out there, guys. Protect yourselves. Understand you're playing with your money. I know it's easy to lose sight of that because you're on X and everyone's saying something that you think is cool and you want to be a part of what's funny and popular and stuff like that. And so many people get sucked into that stuff, right? It's cool to bash this project or it's cool to bash that one, not realizing that project could actually make you money, right? Separate yourself from the herd. That's it, guys. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the join button, guys, if you need help rounding out your portfolio, getting ready for the altcoin season, guys. Definitely click the join button. If you do need one-on-one coaching, guys, jump over to the Patreon. My time is getting booked up like crazy right now. I don't have too much time left. Everyone's booking it up like crazy. So definitely, if you want to get in on those one-on-one coaching sessions, check out the Patreon. And we're uploading TA videos as well to help you guys learn a little bit more about technical analysis, be able to identify what's going on in the charts, and much, much more. So yeah, follow me on X, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.